Hey, I'm back for more. So we're at an undisclosed location in East Orlando, Florida at the estate of a gentleman who had been collecting all sorts of exotic European cars for decades. Standing with me right here is this very interesting Mercedes 500 SEL. You can tell it has four-wheel hydraulic suspension. You don't see these every day. This is the top spec 500 SEL. In England they would say it would blow its doors off before you'd find the top speed. But even more importantly, we think this might be a real AMG car or a fake. Let's have a look under the bonnet, shall we?
Go ahead.
For those of you that might be unfamiliar with this equipment, this is the SLS tank and the main control valve for the entire body of this vehicle. No shocks, no springs, just pure raw hydraulic pressure keeping the front end of this thing up. Now, we have been told that this is a very low mileage car. There are some claims here that support that evidence, such as the fact it's got original plug wires on it, and being an early 500 SEL, it actually has a manual idle adjustment screw, which suggests that it might be exactly what it is claimed to be, which is a really early European car with said equipment. This car is basically so fundamental and so simple compared to a US car that sorting it out would certainly be a lot less effort and would be highly rewarding to the person who was done with it. However, the hydraulic suspension might hold a few surprises. However, I'm still not convinced that this is an AMG car. Let's look at the spoiler and see if we can find a name on it. Aha!
Ooh, ow.
It has a KBA number of 35404. Now the KBA is a permit from the German government stated that it's basically legal to produce or manufacture and install in a vehicle. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it is from Zinder right here. There's a Zinder badge on the spoiler. So this is a Zinder body kit and possibly with interior modifications from the same manufacturer. Let's take a look inside this car since we've done a walkthrough of the exterior. If this were to be purchased, these tacky chrome wheel arches would have to go. And undoubtedly the interior may or may not have been something that Zinder did. Sitting in the back of this car, one must imagine what it would be like to be a wealthy German in 1984. There is a possibility that this could be some sort of period tuning touch, but regardless, it's not nearly as nice as the original Mercedes interior would have been. My overall thought about this car is that if somebody wanted to have a really fast, really unusual 500 SEL with the option of hydraulic suspension on all four wheels, they would certainly be making a good decision by buying it. As it sits now, this car is available for under $3,000, and owning it would represent a great opportunity for a Mercedes enthusiast who had a lot of money to burn or a lot of time on their hands, or maybe both. Look what's over here. Of all the interesting and exotic cars here that are not Mercedes, this really caught my eye. Alright, I'm not much of an Italian car guy, but this 1977 Lancia Beta is really something that one cannot ignore. It's got 95,000 miles on it. It's got leather. And it also has a sunroof. These Lancias were only sold in the United States from 1976 to 82. Apparently there's a Ferrari around here somewhere. If there is a Ferrari around here, I am going to find it. The Bertoni X19. Fiat's last attempt at selling a car in the United States. There you are. This place looks even worse than I last saw it. Well, I think we found the Ferrari. We're gonna.
It's a Willie Koenig special, they call it. It's fiberglass fenders here. Flares, it's got an extended nose there. This is all fiberglass. It's got the BBS wheel, so you don't have to do the metric tires like the factory.
The Michelin XW.
$400 a piece, right?
Right. Good.
It's got 6,300 miles on it.
For the strong of heart and wallet. This Ferrari is such an exotic. Well, they don't really see this, and this one's barely wore in. At 6,219 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it has air conditioning.
Yes, it's R12, and I need to find some. So
Oh, we have R12.
I think, what, in India and Mexico they still use it?
They do, and they are still manufacturing it. May we look at the bonnet?
Absolutely. It's open. This is also fiberglass.
Wow, it's got the cool.
Curved glass rear window.
And the
I'm gonna get an arm here.
Careful. Here, Marie. Let's get a.
You know better than to trust these hydraulic shocks.
I know they're all bad.
And I don't know. Doc doesn't put that on there.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
his
the-
car's hanging. It doesn't work though. It flex and you pop off. So
Yep.
some of these bits will take your head off.
Yeah, just because it's fiberglass. It's lightweight. Oh, it's got the
Air horns.
air horns on it. Wow.